Okay, hello Taurus. Welcome to the Crafty Raven channel. If this is your first time joining me, my name's Cody. I'm intuitive clairvoyant. I do readings weekly, and this being the first week of February 2020, we're going to get right into your reading, Taurus, and see what kind of energies are affecting you. I'm going to use a few different decks, including rune cards and this deck called The Universe Has Your Back, and we're going to see what kind of energies are coming through the gate of Taurus right now. Whether you be a Taurus moon, Taurus sun, Taurus rising sign, it will affect you in that way. If you're rising, this energy will affect your personality. It will be I want to say ego, but it's not like that. It's kind of your ego. It's who you are. Like, it's who you are, but it's not who you are as a soul, as a spirit. And if it is that you are a Taurus sun sign, this will affect you in the way that it'll be how you walk your environment in the world, how you shine, your everyday to day life, your actual, that's like your actual soul level, and the sun is your like solar soul. So if you are a Taurus sun, then this reading may resonate with you more. But without further ado, either way, whatever kind of Taurus you are, we're going to jump right into the reading. We're going to draw out a few tarot cards first to see what your current energy is. Two, please. If you're wondering how I shuffle these cards, it is boom, boom, boom. Just thought I would show you guys that so you knew. I don't know. Maybe you want to know. I just thought that. Just give me a break, because I thought so. Okay. You have to excuse me because, like I told you guys, I tune into the energies more than anything, and I'm getting into the energy of what is going on with Taurus. Some type of victory. That's the first card I got out. Six of Staffs, riding that white horse, taking charge. Having full crowd around you, having a full list, a full engagement. Things are happening, and it seems to be in a very good light right now. You have a lot of people, you have support, stuff like that. Okay, so let's see now what we got. I said two. Okay, four of coins. Four of coins. Taurus, you guys are stubborn, and you can be very, very hard-headed. When you manifest, I'm a Capricorn sun sign. Also being an earth sign, like, I understand how much money impacts us as beings, being earth signs, and these pentacles could represent some type of hoarding, some type of really, really putting material things first, your possessions first. Watch what it is that you come into possession of, or because you never know when something or energy can come into possession of you. So you need to make sure as you're going about in this energy, like if it is some type of stubbornness, if you are in some type of place of this, do not end up putting this as your primary focus in life always, because you'll end up just like this guy. And this guy, you're like, well, hell, that guy's he's got pentacles. He looks like he's sitting on a throne, like he's pretty good dressed, yeah, but he's all alone. This guy ain't got nobody around him at all in this picture. And he's sitting there on those coins in the way that he's clinging. And it's like, so be careful about that, because this victory is, in a sense, it could be clinging to victory, clinging to, I'm not saying don't, you guys understand where I'm at, right? Like, I'm coming across talking about achieving balance with your pentacles, with your love, with your thoughts, with your emotions. Every part, every aspect of everything, everything in your environment. All right, so, no, I don't want to draw another tarot. We're going to draw a few rune cards and get a little bit more what's going on with the energy of Taurus for this first week of February 2020. You guys, it's awesome doing readings again. Glad to have you guys. It's good to be in this energy. We're going to draw out First ring card. Ooh, man, that's awesome. This is the first time I've got this one. This is the first time I've got this one since I've done readings this week. Perthra. Mystery. Revelation. Rebirth. It's like this is the card of hidden things behind the veil. And it could be that you guys are getting some type of divine mystic re-emergence right now. Let's draw a few more. See what's up. Something's coming into there's something behind the scenes that you may or may not be aware of right now, but we're going to find out what's up with it. Fehu, abundance, yes, the money, the material. This card right here talks about material wealth, reward, fulfillment, having everything that you need in every way. Fehu is money. Fehu is, notice the color on the card, green, fertility, growth, abundance of everything that one needs. Gold, pinnacles. This plethora of purple being mysterious, the divine, very, very much so. Oh man, Ophelia, possessions. I was just talking about possessions and in the point of being, and then having that word in another sense, like demonic possession. Take awareness and be aware of your cognitive processes of everything that you are allowing to influence you on a daily basis. How do you do this? How do you keep this? How do you keep yourself in check? Paying attention to everything, logos, symbols, from not mystic cryptic stuff. Coca-Cola has a symbol, which is a sigil, which is and the thing is, like, or any type of brand, any type of logos, any type of image, okay, that is an influence, any type of information could therefore influence you, that could open doors to not being in full possession of yourself, which is not having full control over your emotions, not having full control over your thoughts, not having full control over your imagination. So they're at war. This card right here, Ophelia, talks about spiritual inheritance, material, coming into alignment, and then in doing so, you cause total abundance to happen. Because you are Taurus. You're about the pinnacles. You're about the money. You want nice things. You have nice things. You're gonna do that's just you. And so this card's going even deeper in that and saying, all right, but you're getting your soul rewards now. You're getting your soul, the mystery of the other side and the riches that are there for you. Because it's not all about money. Okay? And the thing is, like, you guys know this, and I believe you're with me on what I'm saying. I believe that you're understanding. If you guys are, if you are resonating with this reading so far, stick around. We're gonna dig deeper. We dig deep around here. We dig deep. What do we got here? And Thursdays, limitation. Thursdays, limitation. This is the thorn. This is patience, introspection is what it says here, but it's going inside and it's forcefully removing anything that does not serve you, whether that be emotions, thoughts, ideas, so on and so forth. Every part of your self-esteem, everything that you worry about, everything that you love, and that's the thing, to achieve balance, and balance must be achieved in yourself before you can actually bring anything to the material world. Because what is going on, okay, so in this world, we live in the three-dimensional world, and three-dimensional is money, earth, the pinnacles, having things, material possessions. But in the higher dimensions, and I'll make my point like this, before you get up to go get something to drink out of your refrigerator, you had to have that thought to go do that first. The thought is what is real, and then trickling down, it comes to fruition. It comes to material. It manifests. It happens in here in the 3D, and you get up and you go get something to drink. But the thought is more real than this illusion, this matrix that we live in now. But this matrix is still very, 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 very real. So you have to understand what I'm trying to say when I'm trying to define this in this way. I don't know why, but it seems like there's just, with this holding on to these pinnacles or holding on tight to something will only squeeze it out of your grasp quicker. And the thing is, it's like, it's okay to manage things. Money is a current. That's why it's called currency. Electricity is a current. Your blood is a current. Okay? And these energies have to flow. Money has to flow. It's okay to manage money, like a hydroelectric dam would manage water and electricity and producing that. Okay? But you have to understand the energy of money, and then, this is something that all my Taurus, you guys really, really know, but I'm going this far with this so I can really, really show you how what is happening right now and you receiving your spiritual inheritance. The divine God is very, very present inside of your situation right now. His energy, her energy, whatever you want to call God, the Almighty, the divine creator. Okay? We're not talking about angels. We're not talking about ancestors. We're talking about the divine creator. Giving you your just rewards. Giving you the removing the veil behind what is unseen. Going to the other side. Showing yourself patience, or giving yourself patience. Giving yourself time. And allowing yourself to heal, bringing both parts of your all the inner workings of your conscious mind are then balanced. So then you build a bridge to your subconscious mind, and in turn you start to reprogram and achieve enlightenment, or what would they would call somebody opening their third eye, or just being able to kick ass at life in every way, shape, and form. Taurus. We're going to draw a few more tarot cards here, and we're going to see what kind of energy is crossing you right now as far as these rune cards. Awesome reading so far, Taurus. You guys are really, really, like, this is happening. Victory, and it's a financial victory in some way, shape, or form, but it's also a lot deeper than that, because it's a victory over possessions. It's a victory over material in every way, everything that you're made up of, your spirit, your soul, and all that you are. Not only the things that you own in this lifetime. You own your soul, and you are a spiritual being having a human experience, whether you realize that or not. This right here crossing you, some type of energy of backstabber, some type of and the thing is, when I say backstabber, I'm talking about influences around you that are shady when it comes to thoughts and information that are coming into your ears, that's what this card's representing. I know the picture on it's a lot more graphic, like it shows the guy that's dead. This right here is a 10. These swords represent air, and it's showing all this air energy just taking this guy out. All these thoughts have just built up to the point to where, okay, you've had enough, bud. Boom. And these influences of the air and thoughts that are around you, in a sense, could be from someone that does not have your best intentions at heart. This is crossing you right now. So it could even be that someone is crossing you. Either way, you have a lot of thoughts that are being mixed around right now in a really big way. And it's because of this spiritual inheritance that are coming in. The divine being, hey, we're going to lift the veil. Okay, had the 3 of hearts come up. 3 of hearts, I always say that. I don't know why I say that every time. 3 of swords, more energy of thought having to do with some type of emotional attachment. Now, that means that you've risen. The emotions aren't what are holding you down. You don't really feel a certain way about this anymore. It's just, you think about it. You think about how it was when you used to feel a way about it. When you used to feel a way about some type of person, place, or thing, piece of information. We're talking about air, energy, and thoughts again, because, like I said, this is the swords. Okay. Now we're going, what's below Taurus? That energy, let's get a clarifier for what is above Taurus. Let's get a card for what is above Taurus. What kind of energy are your guides giving you? Your angels, your ancestors, deceased loved ones, your counsels, heavenly energies that are coming in from angels that are assigned to you. Everyone that is incarnated upon this planet, upon Earth, has at least one holy guardian angel, and you can have up to 4 guardian angels in total, which are divine. They're angels, you know what I'm saying? So what are they? What kind of energy are they giving you? Again, with swords, more thoughts about planning for the future. That's what this card represents. And it shows a mausoleum, a grave. Now, if you know anything about this time period, before soldiers would go off to the war, they would actually go ahead and build these in case they died. So that way people would remember them in the way that they wanted them to remember them. They could build their own monuments before they left to go off to war. And if they died, therefore their monument would be there, and it wasn't left up to the loved ones, all that type of stuff, to then care for all that. And this person could plan it in every which way that they wanted to. So that's talking about really planning out some really heavy stuff. So that's why all these swords are here. That's why all these thoughts are here. You know that you're more or less entering into a new transition of rebirth in some kind of way. And in doing that, and entering into that transition, you're having a lot of contemplation. You're under a lot of contemplation. But you're in a good state. Like, you're in a really, like, the energy that I'm picking up on is really, it's energetic. It's getting up and getting it. This is below you, the energy that's coming up from the underworld. Now, it's not like hell. I'm talking about energy that's in your current environment, the ground that you walk over at this time. And it is the star, Aquarius. Okay, that angel has 1 foot in the water, 1 foot or 1 on the land, pouring 1 of her bowls on the land, pouring another into the water. Okay, now this in every which way talks about balance, but it's divine balance. It's becoming a star. It is. You have star energy around you in every way. Like Mario, you know, like when you get the star and then you just and you just blow through everything. It's kind of like that is what you're taking on in your current environment. It's like, I don't want to say it's not so much like, it's like you're seeing that now. Like, you're seeing that. Not just in yourself, but you're seeing that star energy in other things as well around you. Like the ground that you walk over is that star, is that beautiful balanced place, that garden. What's in the recent past for Taurus? Yeah, celebration, Four of Wands. Really, really taking care of your castle, taking care of your kingdom, doing what it is that you consider important as far as Pentacles, at one with your imaginations, at one with your inner, your higher self, bringing forth very just rewards in every way. And then here the next card below that was the Sun, and that's the card that you're moving into at this current point in time. The Sun, rebirth, reemergence, coming out on the other side unscathed. The Star, you are the Sun, and it's a really good energy. It's really good energy. It's like, it's happiness in so many different ways. So many different ways. It's happiness, Taurus. Yeah, you guys, this is awesome. Okay, I had a card fly out. Now this card right here will represent what you feel in your own, or how are you looking at yourself? How are you viewing it yourself at this current period of time? Stressed out. You have all this stuff that you got to take to this barn. Carry it different. See that card and how he's carrying all those? Manage this. Manage all these imaginations better. Manage all these passions better. You're going to anyway, because the divine's in your situation and is actually making that happen now. Okay? But you still have this free will. And you can make things a lot harder than they have to be sometimes. So if you're viewing yourself like this, with all this fire, all this passionate, imaginative images in your mind, manage those better. Sit down and really, really work through them. Write stuff down. That's where I'll go ahead and throw in here. I do astrology birth charts. I also do $15, get you a 15-minute personal video sent to you from me, where you can email me, ask a few questions, and I'll address all these questions in the video that I do for you. If this reading is resonating with you, if that's something that you think you could benefit from, and I'll go ahead and also say my astrology birth charts are unlike anyone else's. I do the way that I explain the information. It's easy for anyone to understand, and I've worked a long time to be able to do that. This right here is all this stuff that is made up of you, your life, everything, and sorting it out in the right place and putting things in the rightful place. Let's see now how others are interacting with you in your environment this time, Taurus. God's counsels, angel. All right. That's it. Seven of Pentacles, harvest, waiting on a harvest, waiting on something, some type of impending. This card also talks about divine timing. If it has to do, if this reading, if you're coming into a place of coming into union with someone, divine union, twin flame, soulmate, karmic partner, whatever, know that divine timing right now, as long as you continue to be misaligned and let all these thoughts plague you, which you're not, because the divine is taking care of that right now, and you're moving through that. But that may be another reason that you're watching this video right now, so that you understand that you cannot stay in this energy of looking at this like, man, I want that, and I don't have it, and that sucks. As long as you're inside of that energy, the universe mirrors that energy back to you. So, you reap what you sow, and so, when you're inside of this, you're stuck. It's not stuck. It's just this waiting, and it could be a justified waiting. Like we do have to wait. We do have to wait on some things, and this guy's done everything that he can. He's tended. He's done every little bit, and like getting the weeds out, getting all that stuff. He didn't just plant the seed. No, he's watered this. He's done all this. He's really, really tended this money tree, and he's waiting on it to come in. And that's perfectly fine, but just know that it's in divine timing that it happens. What I was saying just a second ago, it was that if you're in some type of energy of, I don't have that, and I feel like it's never going to get here, step out of that and balance your waiting more. Balance out what it is or how you're going to carry all these thoughts, images, imaginations, emotions. All your processes inside yourself have to be aligned. You have to bring your masculine part of yourself in alignment with your feminine part of yourself. We have both, okay, inside of us, yes. I don't care if you're a man or a woman, we have both aspects. And that is, the masculine part of yourself is the conscious mind, which is the left brain, and the feminine is the subconscious, which is the right brain. And both hemispheres of those brain, when they come into alignment, that is when you unlock the door to spirit. Spirit, then you're in total alignment. You can draw anything out of the well that you want to. And just as I am able to do anything, even shuffle these cards, it's because I will so to do it. It's what I want to do. It is what I want to do it bad enough that I actually do it. And that's how you can start to take the reins when it comes to really do your checks on, do I really want this? Do I really want this? Do I really want this? And that's what we're getting to now, is what you're currently projecting, what's coming into your life soon with your manifestations in your subconscious mind. What's back there that you may not know about, that you still do know about in some way, shape, or form. Okay, let me just draw the card. The devil. This would be in the, okay, hopes, dreams, and fears covers the label that I'm putting on this card right now. That's the space, that was the next space. But I also, just like I said, your subconscious mind, what it is currently manifesting. The devil is not entirely bad energy. I'm a Capricorn sun sign. This is my card. And I don't think I'm that bad of a person. I'm actually a pretty good person. The devil energy is some type of chains. This fear, it's lying to yourself about things, not owning up to your own bullshit, and in its good aspects, it's also illumination, bringing light to something, showing the truth, showing the way, showing the terrain, shining a light on that, so that you see these obstacles and you know which way to go. You know how to process all this. So, and it's also being fiery, passionate, full of not rebellion, but full of warrior energy, you could say, but it's cunning. It's captivating people, holding yourself in high regard, but others holding yourself in higher regard. So it's like, all I'm saying about this card is just be careful and remain humble. Remain humble. When this energy shows itself, and you see this some type of deception, or you see, you're coming into some type of power, however it does so, just remain solid in who you are and start to understand those things about yourself. About, I need to see myself doing this. I need to see my shadow side. And it's kind of like in that mystery of Perth, your shadow side is being revealed to you in that way, which is like this devil. This is the Trinity in a way, but it's like the shadow Trinity, the bad Trinity. And it's like, I hate saying bad, but it's like just the obstacles. The obstacles that make us or they break us, baby. They hate us because they ain't us. And that's the thing about the devil energy, is you have to remain in a place of humbleness, at the same time standing in your power, showing how you can captivate people, showing how you can really, really be in this, the guy riding the white horse, the victor, climbing the mountain, getting to the top. You can do it. You're the man for the job, and that is that energy. Most certainly is. And for the outcome for this next 7 days, this first week of February, we have strength, the infinity symbol, escaping time loops. That infinity symbol over her head, which is like the letter 8. Today on Sesame Street, kids, we have the letter 8. Wouldn't that be? Yeah. That's it. Might as well be like that for real. Like, it's as crazy as the world is. But this is also the card. The number of it is 8. And it is talking about being stuck inside a time loop and having the strength to persevere so that you can escape the time loop. And what I'm talking about time loop is, have you ever noticed in your life that you'll go through the same situations and same situations, same circumstances years later with different people, places, and things, and go through the same exact things? That's because of what your subconscious mind is projecting every cycle. And so your subconscious mind now is being revealed a lot of mysteries, so you can come into alignment, so that you can hold the strength to escape whatever time loop that you're in, to come out shining like the sun. And this rebirth energy, healing, Taurus. Let's get another clarifier card. I usually draw 4. I'm being guided to only draw 2 this time. And then we're going to draw some clarifiers. Or not clarifiers, but we're going to draw some of the cards that can give you really awesome advice out of this deck that I have called The Universe Has Your Back. 3 of Cups, joy. Celebration, bitches. Celebration because we made it. Now they always say congratulations. Congratulations, because that's what's up. You guys are, I love this for you guys, because it's awesome to see this being, it's union, it's a party. It's having a good time. And it's feeling that you're having a good time, because you had the strength, you escaped it. You escaped this oppression, whatever this is, man. Like, it's nothing, and you know that. You already know it. You're good. You've got it. You've got this. And you know that you got it. You know that the divine's with you. You know that you have your like you got things going on. And so, yeah, I'm going to draw out a few cards that's going to show us. You guys will just see. The universe has your back. This deck is just super, super cool because it's going to give us some cards that will give us some messages that'll help us in this transition moving forward in this next week. And if you guys watch this anytime in February, if you're looking at Taurus videos, you just so happen to click on this one and say it's like the freaking 26th of February, and it's that's in the future. You may still need to hear something inside this reading, so just understand that. Okay, look, the universe has your back. That's one of the cards in it, and that's the actual deck. The universe has my back, and it does. You're loved by the heavenlies. You're loved by you're a soul having a human experience. You are a spirit. You are forever. Death is a lie. Understand that. And here, the next one. I am the dreamer of my dream. Now that can be taken in so many contexts, but just know life is but a dream. Life is but a dream. Something, something, something. Life is but a... Alright, so now we have... Draw a couple more here. And these are just messages of advice to end the reading on. From my guides, my councils, my angels, my whales. They help me to channel these messages using the cards, synchronicity, and being in tune with my higher self. So I do hope that this is helping you guys. Let's get a couple more out here and we'll shut her down. Let's see. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. When I accept the love of the universe, the love of the divine creator, and let that be my primary teacher, my holy guardian angel. That's that link to the divine creator. Your holy guardian angel is that link. And when you pray to whomever you call God. And so when you accept the love and you can see that and know that it's there, these worries become nothing. And so, say it again. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. Guided back to the light. Reemergence, rebirth. The light, baby. Like a moth to a flame. Let's get one more. One more for Taurus. Taurus. The bull. Oh, that was it. I got two, actually. Let's see. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Notice the tree. It grows through the cycles of the moon. The cycles of the moon. I don't know if you guys ever seen a time lapse of how plants grow. They stop when the sun is out, and they don't do much. Like, they don't do much at all. When the moon comes out is when they actually take off growing. The moon and its cycles and its seasons, you set your intentions on a new moon. Your intentions, your dreams, your passions, whatever it is that you want. Know also that you deserve love. You deserve to have, and anybody and anything that tells you that you don't, it's a lie. That's that devil energy. It's a lie. And you can have anything that you want. You can have anything that you can have. I don't want to say, you can have everything that you want. You can have everything that you need, but you cannot get caught up on specific person, places, or things. You have to be open to let the universe work and work with it. You are a co-creator in this life. You don't manipulate things. You co-create with the universe, with the divine creator, with your guides. So here we are. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Fear energy is lack. It's destruction. It's negativity, resentment, anger, greed, jealousy. Love energy is joy, happiness, warmth, connectivity, growth, love. I mean, it's just, and I hope you guys can understand what I'm saying. And this other card came out. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. How long can you focus on a specific thing throughout the day? How long can you keep your inner processes and know what's going on inside your mind all the time? Throughout the day, with influences coming in left, right, up and down, sideways, and so forth. Pay attention as much as you possibly can to what is happening now, in the moment. My energy creates my reality, period. What I focus on is what I will manifest. That's that card there, Taurus. Taurus, it's been a great time reading for you guys this February 2020. My name's Cody. This has been the Crafty Raven reading. If you guys are interested in getting astrology birth chart done by me, everything's in the description below. Just go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button before you leave, because you know, we need that, especially if you resonate with this reading. And yeah, guys, I'll see you the next time. Same place, Crafty Raven. You guys have a great week.